Hi guys. Okay, so this is actually the second time I've been out here. The first time around I forgot my memory card. That's some irony for you. So anyways, my Tuesday suddenly became really busy, so I decided to take my camera out with me on my walk along the golf course on Friday. The objective being that I show you around the golf course because it's really pretty during the winter, and also to hopefully make it to Appleton Riding Arena in 20 minutes, because that's about how long I can videotape for. I'm not really sure where it is, but I've been there before once, and I got there through the golf course. I'm guessing it's about a mile, so we'll see what happens. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Up this way, there's the bigger of the two ponds over here, actually. A lot of people cross-country ski out here, just because, I mean, it's kind of perfect. You couldn't get much better, like, hills and flat areas, that sort of thing. I think I'm walking over a bunker right now. I can't tell. That's the only bad thing about being out here, is that I don't quite know what I'm walking on most of the time. So I have to be really careful, because I don't know if I'm stepping into a sand pit or not. Alright, here we have the pond. I'm pretty sure a bunch of it's frozen over, so I'm just gonna kind of sneak down here. I'm not quite sure how frozen it is, but there's plenty of snow on it, so. As you can see over there, that's the part that's unfrozen. I bet I could walk pretty far out on this thing, but I'm not going to. Oh yeah. Now I've hit ice. So, I'm standing on the pond right now. I didn't think it had frozen over that well, but apparently it did. Anyways, this is the pond. It's really nice when it's unfrozen too. It's like really big and it just looks nice. This is a tiny little bridge that you have to cross over on part of the course, and I'm pretty sure you can hear it. But this is the wonderful little babbling brook that leads into the pond, and it's absolutely adorable. I could not stop and videotape this because, oh, it's so cute. You know what would be a really good song to go along with this? But there's only one of me, so I don't know if it'll work or not. But we're marching on. Yeah, me and my imaginary friend. I was in the student center a little earlier today, actually, trying to get ahead on homework. I don't know why, because I never do homework on Fridays, but I did some. And I was going to record the piano player that plays every Friday for you guys, mostly because, John, I miss listening to you play. Unfortunately, one of my friends came up with me and she kept talking to me, and then the piano player stopped, and I was sad. The snow's a lot wetter than I thought it was going to be, which is a bit unfortunate, because I'm just wearing a pair of hiking boots and jeans. Using my jeans as like snow pants. So, oh, heard something crack back there. Oh goodness. Here's another big trail. I'm assuming this is one of the major ones. They actually have some pretty big ones that go through here. And I feel really bad about crossing them, because I leave footprints. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. I suppose it would be, but I'm not going to worry about it. There are snowshoe prints. Whoever that person is had the right idea, unlike me. But I don't own snowshoes anyways, so there goes that idea. This is like just one giant expanse of land. And it's kind of awesome when you're out here by yourself. You can just like come out here and look and be like, this is awesome. There's one little lone tree, like right there. And just all by its lonesome in the middle. Haha. Oh well. This is one of the reasons why I love St. Lawrence so much, and just like the area up here. This lovely little tunnel of trees, which I'm sure looks so much better in the summer when there's leaves and stuff. But I'm walking through little tunnel trees, and It's awesome. I mean, obviously it's not like your campus where you get to walk through them on your way to class all the time, but this does it for me. It seems I have succeeded better than I thought it would, because if you look over there, there's the riding hall, and it took me about 10 minutes. Wow, I didn't expect that to happen. So I guess I'm going on a bit bigger loop than I originally intended. I'm gonna keep walking this way, up over this hill a little bit. I was feeling a bit frisky, so without really meaning to, got myself into a race with Jack, which he can't run, but he's a good 10 inches taller than me, which means his legs are probably a good 4 inches longer than mine. So both of us were kind of screwed. I think he won in the end, but only because I was wearing hiking boots and I got tired really fast. I really should start running again. It's good for me, you know? My parents have been trying to get me to do this workout thing with them. What's it called? CrossFit? I always forget what it's called, and then someone says the name and then I remember. I'll probably find out later. But they keep trying to get me to do it with a friend of theirs because his garage is all fitted out for it. The problem is that I know I won't keep doing it once I'm here at school, so I haven't bothered to learn any of the exercises that go with it. Because, I mean, what's the point? I'm home for a week, maybe I'll learn like 2 or 3, and then I'll come back to school and I'll just be like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm doing whatever I'm supposed to be doing right or not. What's the point? So, I haven't gotten into it. I mean, I feel fine. It's not like you guys have all seen me. I eat healthy, for the most part. It's not true the last couple days. Tuesday night, there was a, you probably saw my status on Facebook, but there was a Mexican bar, and I go stir crazy, because that is like the best night of dining hall food, and I can't help myself because it's so good. So I got this heaping plate of beef and lettuce and tomatoes and cheese and 2 tortillas. It was just a mound. If I had a plate, I would show you. I walked past the dessert bar too, and it had this Oreo thing in it, and I was like, ooh, I want some of that too. Because, I mean, obviously, you know, I wouldn't think to check if it was cheesecake first or not, seeing as I don't like cheesecake, if you catch my drift here. So I get back to my table, and I look down at it, and I said, there is no way in hell I'm going to be able to finish all this. And Steph looks up, and I swear, she's like the worst instigator. She's like, I dare you to eat it all. There are dying children in Ethiopia. If you can't eat all that food, then you are a disgrace of a human being. And then I looked at her and I'm like, does this include what I think is cheesecake? Not telling her that I didn't like cheesecake. And she looks at me and she goes, all of it. And I was like, game on, bitch. So I sat there and I ate it all. I basically licked my plate clean and then ate the cheesecake, which I didn't even like. All in all, a plate of taco salad, 2 tortillas, a piece of cheesecake, and the 2 glasses of milk it took to get down the cheesecake. I could not eat the next day. It was awful. Just in case I kill myself trying to do this, there's a river under the snow somewhere. You can see there's a yellow marker there. And over there's a little bridge. So somewhere in this expanse of white, there is water. If I tripped and fell to my death, I just wanted to have video evidence. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's iced over. Hell yeah! Woohoo! So obviously, this is a bench. Last time I was out here, I put my handprints in it, but since I'm holding a camera, I can only do one this time. That's okay. We're just gonna go like this. Here's the thumb and the pointer finger. If I hold my hand over it, you can see it. You know what? I'm gonna add my other hand just for the heck of it. Hopefully my camera will be fine. Oh, it's sunk. Oh, it's cold. Alright. About halfway there. Woo! This is the, it is a river, I'm pretty sure. It's like a tiny stream. But now it's frozen over and people have even skied on it. And I was debating going down there, but I don't think I am. Maybe I will, if I'm feeling adventurous. But, yeah, it's one of my favorite perches. I'm standing on a stump. So I'm about 3 feet taller than I normally would be. And I just like looking out over there. If I ever get the chance, I'm just going to come out here on like, I don't know, some random day, maybe a holiday when they're closed, and just walk and stop here and actually take a video of when there's leaves and pretty things. Just to see what it's actually like instead of all this white. I came out on it anyways. I mean, it looks safe enough. It can't be more than a couple inches deep anyways. That's where I'm headed to next. That building down there. It looks very pretty through these trees. So this is one of the barns on the golf course. I've been wanting to go in there for I don't know how long. And last time my friends wouldn't let me go in. And I don't plan on it now, just because I'm by myself this time. But there's ski tracks going in there. So I'm assuming it's safe. I don't know. Maybe I'll go in one day. I just said that about the river and I actually went down on the river. This time I mean it. Maybe I'll go in there one day. I'm basically just following the main skiing trail now because this is the part where I get a bit shaky. I played Marco Polo on this section last time, so I ended up skipping over a couple holes, but I don't know how many. I mean, obviously I was like way like that way, that's where I'm heading. But I was way that way, so I need to get over there first and then figure out where I'm going. We're hitting the point in the journey where I get really tired and my feet start to hurt. I didn't exactly realize how long a distance this was. And after not exercising faithfully for such a long time, this is killing me. I've totally happened upon a snowman. Poor guy looks like he's been melted a bit, but here he sits. See? Gorgeous. Honestly, I cannot wait until I can come in here and just walk around one day in the spring, if I ever get the chance. I actually did better than I thought I would. I only needed to cross over one hole, and I was back where I started. I am proud of my sense of direction now. It's usually absolutely awful, but for once, it actually worked out. I'm actually going to pat myself on the back. Yeah. And here we are. That's the little bridge from a long while ago. There are my footprints going off in that direction. And now I'm going back across this bridge and finally stopping because I'm absolutely whipped and thirsty. So I'm back to where I started. That was, well, my route around the golf course, and I hope you guys liked it because it was a refreshing walk for me, and I've been meaning to do that for a while again by myself because I don't often take time for myself up here. I mean, obviously I spend tons of time in my room on my computer by myself, but it was nice to just take a walk for once, get away from everybody. And now I'm back to my dorm to hydrate and lie in bed for the next 6 hours before I actually go to sleep. Bye! Love you guys.